Cover songs are absolutely wonderful in most cases, and people usually know when something is big, the song that preceded it. However, all throughout music history, there's those covers that become enormous, and almost nobody seems to know that they were a cover of an original song released 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. Coming up on the channel today, Lauren is going to throw herself under the bus and share with you 5 covers that she didn't know were covers until sometime later after hearing them. So we got that for you coming right up. Hey everybody, I'm Russ, that's Lauren. Together we are making up the Infectious Groove YouTube channel, and today is Throw Lauren Under the Bus Day.
Yay.
But it's not even me doing it. It's Lauren going to throw herself under the bus, although I did contribute at least one to this list. But, you know, if you are a longtime viewer of the channel or you listen to her podcast, you know she knows what's what with music. She's not a person just wandering around being like, oh, I didn't know Disturbed didn't write Sounds of Silence.
They didn't?
She knows what she's doing, and even she came across these 5 songs that she didn't know were covers. And the first one on your list is one that I didn't even pull the, actually, did you know? Like, I just inadvertently gave you this knowledge recently. So what's the first one out of the gate?
Yeah, the first one's Callin, Baton Rouge by Garth Brooks. I did it at karaoke a couple of weeks ago, and he's like, did you know that was a cover? And I was like, what? No, I didn't.
Well, and what's funny is, and this is not to go on a karaoke tangent, but the version that you did of it, the karaoke version, was like a little looser than the Garth Brooks one. And it made, I was like, are they going for the Oak Ridge Boys version here? You know, and I was like, I'm pretty sure she meant to do the Garth Brooks version. So that's how it came up in conversation. There was no, well, actually, on my part, just FYI. But yes, Callin' Baton Rouge, huge hit for Garth Brooks. Yeah. And the Oak Ridge Boys were wildly successful in the early 80s, but nobody seems to remember that they did this song.
I had, and then you played it for me, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it's completely different.
It's like Bizarro World.
It truly is. The next one I feel like got some traction over the past 10 years or so, where there was a lot of actually going on with this, but when it was a huge hit, nobody had any idea this was a cover at all.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper. Robert Hazard did the original version of it, and like it's way different than the Cyndi Lauper. Like Cyndi Lauper, right? When this song was out, it was basically like it was like girl power before girl power was the thing. Was the whole kind of vibe to it. The original does not have that vibe at all.
Right, and it just goes to show what somebody can do with even the message of the song is the same, but Cindy's flair makes it what it is. Speaking of someone's personal touch being on a song,
right on.
This is one I think that most people will be like, that's not real.
Yeah.
But what do you got?
The Power of Love by Celine Dion. It was originally done by Jennifer Rush, and like when I was putting this together, I went and I listened to it, and I was like, oh, okay, but like this is Celine's song, you know?
Yeah.
Like when you think of Celine Dion after you get past the Titanic song, like this is the next thing that should pop into your head.
Yeah. And I can tie this back into an artist we talked about earlier too, is Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks is the same way, where that's a cover. It was released commercially before Garth did it, but when you think Garth, that's probably the first song that you think of. And while, yes, it's a cover, you think of Garth Brooks, that song, after you think Garth Brooks.
Yeah, for sure.
First. So we've got some big names and some big hits out of the way. Now we have one that the guy wasn't forgotten, but I think he wants to forget this song.
Correct. Yeah, Achy, Breaky Heart by William Raymond Cyrus. No, Billy Ray Cyrus. Sorry, gotta be professional here.
And his mullet Esquire.
But
yeah, that's one that, again, when it was huge, I feel like now you'll see around the internet, oh, did you know that was a cover?
Yeah.
But when it was huge, nobody was talking about the fact that song had been cut.
That song had been cut before, and it was even had a different title. It was called Don't Tell My Heart by the Marcy Brothers. And I went ahead and I listened to that too, and like it sounds almost exactly the same.
Oh, wow.
Like it's like...
At least with the Garth one. And actually in the videos lately, I've been putting the links below. As many as I can, I'll try and link the original.
And the cover. Cool.
And the cover, but with this one, it sounds...
It's like, it's the same song.
Yeah.
It's the power of the mullet, though.
Yeah, it was the mullet and the jeans.
The mullet and the jeans.
We're going to round this out with a woman who I don't think is known for really any other covers, and I would argue most people don't know that this particular one is a cover because it's one of her bigger later hits.
Yeah, for sure. Ray of Light by Madonna, when Madonna decided to get all techno-y. This is a cover, not a cover, it is a cover. It's a cover of a song called Sephirin by Curtis Muldoon, which is like, they're a duo and stuff, and the original is like way more like ethereal folky than what Madonna ended up doing with it.
Madonna busted out the glow sticks and wedged down on it.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, she turned like a tranquil night at home with candles into a rave.
Right. Which she's known for.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another one that I don't think at the time that song was big, nor now does anybody talking about that. And we want to be clear with this video too. This isn't like 5 times people pulled the wool over your eyes or anything like that. This is just a knowledge video. Like I personally, I'm certain on some corner of the internet there are people fiercely debating each of these, going so and so ripped off so and so, and that is not at all.
No.
It's just like I said with the Cyndi Lauper thing. Sometimes someone's spin on something strikes a chord with the public more than even who wrote the song.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's 5 covers that she didn't know was covers. And since she went on YouTube to throw herself under the bus, use the comment section below the video to throw yourself under the bus. Did you learn something from either of us about covers, or have you been furiously Googling and now know some songs are covers? Either way, leave us a comment below, because that's the part we love the most about the channel. And as we always say, thank you so much for watching.